It's clear that AI is going to be the most influential technology of the next decade, which is why it's great that the person that has the most power over the future is a kind, empathetic, honest person. To prove how much I trust Sam Altman, I thought I would make a video showing what he did when given the choice to be honest or not honest. Let's take a peek. I'm Tech Bro. Welcome to the On Tech channel, where we roast the industry and still explain it better than your CTO. Today we're going to be talking about every single Sam Altman lie. 1. Closed AI. Back in 2010, Google bought DeepMind, which at the time was by far the world-leading AI research lab. It was around this time where Sam would contact Elon Musk, saying they needed to compete with Google, since if AI got in the wrong hands, it could spell disaster for the world. Elon agreed and would invest $70 billion into it. Long story short, after about 2 years, Elon left the company, Sam Altman took a $1 billion investment from Microsoft, and then changed the company from a non-profit into a for-profit, without even alerting investors. Since then, OpenAI have released ChatGPT, have been profiting off these models ever since. This all seems odd since Sam said it would be better if one big corp did not control AI. Now the world does not seem better off. However, the same cannot be said for Sam's bank account. 2. Claiming he did not profit. He did. Speaking of Sam's bank account, in May 2023, Sam would go in front of the US Senate and talk about AI safety. Here he would ask whether he made a lot of money. Sam replied he did not, and he only made enough to cover basic living expenses and get healthcare. Since this, in podcasts and interviews, Sam would keep saying how he did not wish to profit off AI, and he was doing this for non-profit reasons. Much like his company, Sam switched to being a for-profit after getting offered 10% of OpenAI, which right now is worth around $30 billion, which is slightly above living expenses in San Francisco. 3. Too cheap to meter. In July of 2024, Sam Altman made an infamous tweet saying, quote-unquote, intelligence will become too cheap to meter. 2 months later, he would release O1, a model that is 6 times more expensive than the previous model. 4. Lying to the board. Before ChatGPT was made, OpenAI was just a normal AI lab. They started working on the GPT series in late 2020. By this point, Sam Altman was CEO of the company. It's important to note that since Sam did not currently own any shares in the company, he still was technically a wagee, which means he still had to ask the board when he wanted to make a decision. Which is why in late 2022, the board found out about the launch of their flagship product, not through an email from Sam, no, but through Twitter. 5. AGI is useless, but used it to raise millions. As we know, Sam likes to talk about AGI a lot. This word has become recognized as Sam's buzzword that he likes to flaunt around to investors. Through doing this and having a really good business plan,
we have no current plans to make revenue. We have no idea how we may one day generate revenue. We have made a soft promise to investors that once we've built this sort of generally intelligent system, basically we will ask it to figure out a way to generate an investment return for you.
Sam Altman has managed to raise billions of dollars. However, it appears that he has changed his mind. Completely. In August of 2025, Sam would go on record saying that AI was a bubble, and that investors will likely lose a lot of money. Now, I'm no investor, but I would think they would have liked to hear this before they pledged $500 billion towards your company.